Game 1. Disclaimer! A quick heads up before we dive in, the strategies I'm about to show you are 100% focused on maximizing your rank points. The goal is consistent top 10 placement to climb the diamond and unreal rank fast, not necessarily for aggressive high kill wins every game. I hit diamond rank in just a few hours on 60 FPS. Here's exactly how I did it. You want to land at a safe and secure spots near the edge of the map so you can secure good loot and have enough time for survival, which is key for ranking up. But the biggest problem is you have to make huge rotations which can get you killed and make you lose rank. But if you do it my way, you can consistently make endgame and get top 25, 15, 10, and 5. I missed the spot, but I look around the area and use my awareness to see if there's players nearby, and if there isn't, I loot up and head over to the area I want to show you guys, and while I'm looting this building, there's other spots like this around the map. But I personally like this one. And quick tip, always farm any materials you see as they can benefit you in the long run. This is the spot. It has everything you need: loot, heals, and there's a spot next to it, which can give you max wood and max brick. I'll skip this part for you guys because it's just me looting. This is the spot, in case you were wondering. It's just the zip line outside of Boulevard. And I take this to circle and combine this with the wingsuit. I get out of circle and scout out the area just to see if I can third-party anybody. Now I notice this player shooting at me, but I try to get return damage so he backs off. He thinks he's slick. Watch this. I shoot him and get returned damage back, and he backs off and runs away. That's when it's my turn to rotate early. Quick tip when using the wingsuit, you want to go up and down zigzag through building and dodging players' bullets. I've seen some players in the old builds, but I'm not focused on that right now. I'm focusing on survival, and I see this golf cart, and I take it and rotate around circle. I came around the corner to third party because I seen these players fighting. But this sweaty player snuck up on me and beamed me. And this is why you don't let your guard down and look out for enemies even if you feel like they're not there. He pushes me. Try not to panic. I know it's nerve-wracking, but be calm and patient. As he's pressuring me, I try to make space so I can heal, and always try to a 2x2 box, because you give yourself more space and enough time to make peeks and get return damage. Just like this, but build in brick or metal when doing this. Try and build your boxes in brick or metal, not wood, because wood is easy to break and opponents can take your walls quicker. But I hear this player leave, but I notice Storm is doing 5 tick and I need to leave, or else I will get storm sickness. But this was my biggest mistake. He rotated sooner than I did, which led him to camp me out of storm and get free damage, and so I try to recover. This was a smart move from him, but when you're following my strat, try not to rotate too early as you can, and we'll get third party more quickly. then others and die, so wait patiently and time your rotates. When I land, I immediately build and rotate to circle, but he's going to keep up the pressure. He lands and he tries to get in my box, so I try to edit on him. But he's fast. What I should have done better was go to the other side of my box and place a wall to counter his damage. But I was too late and he killed me. And when an opponent has their pickaxe out, you make an edit as the try to swing on you wall to get damage on them. I got top 10, so I knew even if I die, I could rank up. I was Platinum 1. Right here I should have placed the wall, but I had my shotgun out on accident, and now, you guys know why it's important to make space and use your awareness and always make 2 boxes unless you have no build. Then that's fine. Game 2. My rank was now Platinum 2. This goes to show why my strategy is working. Same plan. I try to go somewhere safe. In this case, I'm landing at Boulevard. I loot up by the zip line to make my way to the fishing spot to heal in storm to outlast players and avoid 50v50 fights as they waste your time and cause you to D-rank. Trust me, I've been there. I leave storm and look around for any players nearby. I heard players fighting, and I try to avoid it by rotating to circle early. Quick tip. Try not to use the wingsuit a lot unless it's necessary, as players can see you and beam you out the air. I try my best not to panic and look for opportunities to get return damage. I notice this is a perfect opportunity to third party. I know he's weak, so I keep up the pressure so I can get the kill. Quick tip, always try to track your opponent through builds, as this helps you hit more shots and win more fights. I keep pressuring my opponent so he can't heal. And while I pressure, I piece myself so I can't get pieced. As you can see, he's making space, so I can't pressure him as quickly, and it does work. That goes to show the more space you make, the more time you have so you can heal. While I'm spraying, he thinks I'm going to drop down and fight him, but I don't fall for the trap. I get third-partied because I let the fight drag on and someone spotted me. I see multiple people fighting over there, but I have to make a huge rotation to the mountain so I don't focus on them and rotate. I use this Ferris wheel to rotate to this mountain and make my way to this building. So I stay here and wait until I have to rotate. I know this end game is intense, so I try my best to survive and rotate. I look on my map and I realize I have to make a huge rotation. I know I secured top 10 and I know I will get rank for getting this far. So I rotate the circle and try my best to survive. I know this endgame is going to be insane, so stay tuned. And I'm trying to protect myself so I don't take any unnecessary damage. I try and third-party people around me so I can get some kills, but everyone was good and killed me when I tried to rotate. He should have died. I don't know why he survived. I stayed calmed and loaded into my next match. Game 3. Same plan, I land at the edge of Boulevard and loot up. When I exit Storm, I immediately look around for enemies. But I see this fight and I know I have to go in between them just to rotate. And now the whole lobby heard that, and now they probably seen me. I stayed calm, and I was being aware that I might get beat. Now I have the perfect zone, but I must be cautious. So I make my way over to this cabin. Now this player caught me off guard, but it's okay because I'm Isaac has one shot. In this moment, I know he's going to be pressuring me from above, so I look for ways to get return damage on him. Boom, right there, I hit him with a Profire to get return damage. I tried to find an escape route so I can rotate and disengage in this fight. But I realize I can turn the tables around. But I see this guy, but it was too late. He's quick and knows how to peek. So I play defensively, but he's really good at peeks and positioning. See, he has peeker's advantage. I panicked and died. You guys, I took a lot of time and effort making this video, so if you can do me a favor and like and subscribe for more IGL tips and tricks, it would mean the world to me.